You guys, I am so exhausted right now. I am so exhausted right now. I just worked out and I pushed myself to the fucking limits and it just exhausts me. Like, when you work out so hard that you just don't want to do shit the rest of the day. Like, that's how I feel right now. Like, my eyes feel heavy. My voice feels like a little funky, not too much like out of whack, but it feels a little weird. And I just love training that hard. But I also know a lot of people struggle with that. Like, a lot of people can't push them. They can't find that motivation, that internal motivation to train super, super hard. And it shows in their physique. And, they also wonder why they're not making any progress. And I know how it feels to not make any progress. Like, one of my goals was to bench 405 pounds on a bench press. And it took me about, 2 years to get there. And I was at the same spot for 2 years, not making any progress. I didn't have any structured plan or anything like that. And, I could have had more structure and ate a little bit better, but it's a fucking bug. What the fuck? But I never got to my goal. Like, it took me so long. So I know how it feels to make progress, but what's crazy is it never upset me. Like, it never fucking upset me. And that is because I never really, even though I wanted to hit 405 on the bench press, and even when I hit it, it was like a euphoric moment. It was amazing. What I craved even more than that, and what my real goal was just to train hard. How hard can I train? How long can I train for? How fast can I train for? Like, there'd be days where I literally couldn't fall asleep because I'd be thinking about the training day, the day after. Like, I can't wait tomorrow morning. All my friends are going to come over. We're going to train as hard as we can. We're going to be sweating. We're going to be gasping for air, struggling. And I would make these workouts as hard as I possibly can just for the fuck of it. Just for the fuck of it. Like, I would put 225 on here and then squat it to 20 times, 225, squat it 20 times, and then run to the bench press because I have a bench press over there. And then hit that for as many times as I can, 225, and then drop set to a plate, and then do push-ups after that, and then take off for a fucking sprint. Like, it was unnecessarily hard, but that's what I loved. Like, and then when you love doing that, you put so much more energy into it. You feel so much more motivated. On top of that, the pre-workout helped as well. But you feel so much more motivated when that's your goal, and your goal isn't so heavily tied to something like physical. At the end of the day, I know all of us want a shredded, lean physique, walk on the beach, say, hey, what's up, girl? How you doing over there? Oh, no, I'm chilling, whatever. We all want that, feel confident, be our best version of ourselves. But what I've noticed is when your goal is tied to something like that, like the end goal, it can make you demotivated because it takes a long time to get there. And then when you're not making any progress, it just demotivates you even more. You get lower energy, and then you go to the gym the next day, and then like since it kind of just carries over to the next day because you feel so demotivated, and then you're not working out as hard, you don't have a lot of energy, and then days go by like that, and then you make zero progress, and it's kind of like a feedback loop: no progress, low energy; no progress, low energy; no progress, low energy. But it's like, and this is why I'm telling you this, like, if you fall in love with just working out as hard as you possibly can, having unnecessary fucking workouts like that, pushing yourself to the extremes, and you love that, you can't fucking wait to do that. When that's your mindset and that's your goal, you have so much more energy. Wow, what a great workout. What a great day. Come back tomorrow. Again, same energy, great workout. And then weeks go by, and then you're making progress, and then that motivates you even more, then you push harder, and then the feedback loop is like a positive cycle, and then you just get results, 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 results. I have never really hit a plateau. Like, I have constantly gotten better year after year. When I thought I was at my leanest, boom, I had a new level of leanness. I thought I was maxed out as a natural, boom, get to the next level. And it's kind of like I just constantly keep getting better because the thing that I love is pushing myself so hard. And when you're in love with that, you just keep fucking breaking these plateaus. You never hit a plateau. And you got to ask yourself, like, how much do you actually love training? Do you love making progress, or do you love training? Do you love seeing new progress and new veins and you hit a new PR, or do you love training? How hard can I train? Can I go past failure? it's gotten to the point where like I'm so excited to train as hard as I can that I literally get waves of goosebumps all over my body. It's the weirdest thing. Like I don't know if you guys have ever like heard like a really really good song and it just touches you for some reason, you get goosebumps. Like that's what I get for training. I get it from music too. And I get it from music as I'm working out. So it's like a double whammy, you know, I get both. But I get goosebumps when I'm training. It's like waves of energy and it's like I'm super excited, like I'm hyped. I'm hyped. I'm ready. And I kill the fucking set. I go crazy. And do those unnecessarily hard workouts. So, I don't know. Like, what I'm saying is like, you got to stop chasing the goal and start chasing just like to love like working out as hard as you can. That's how I've gotten results. That like, and I never stop progressing. And I'm natural, bro. And it's like when you keep pushing your body past you keep pushing your body past its limits, you keep getting stronger. Because you're stronger, you push past your limits again. You keep getting stronger. And it just you never hit a wall. There's all this science-based lifting, which I believe it works to a certain extent, science-based lifting. And you know, Jeff Nippard, he seems pretty knowledgeable. I wouldn't doubt that his stuff works, but I've never fucking paid attention to that. Ever. And I keep consistently getting better. I think if Jeff Nippard would have critiqued my form, he would have critiqued the way I lift, how fast I lift, and all that shit, he would say that, like, I don't know, maybe I'm on steroids or something. Or maybe he's just like, yeah, you're going to hurt yourself, which I have hurt myself. But I get all the time from a bunch of people, like, you shouldn't be working out that fast. Like, that's not how you should train. You know, you're going to hurt yourself. I get it all the time. But it's kind of like I don't care. I don't give a fuck. Like, you're saying like, oh, you're not going to grow like that. You're not going to get stronger like that. But it's like, I don't give a fuck because I'm not in it to get strong. Yes, I'm in it to get stronger. Yes, I'm in it to get leaner and all that stuff. But I'm in it just to train as hard as I can. That's why I train so fast and so explosive. I just love doing it. And then I get that as a result. And then they're asking me questions. Oh, bro, how are you training, by the way? Like, I know I told you shouldn't be working out like that, but is it the right way to do it? And then they start, like second-guessing themselves and then asking me if that's the way to train. I don't fucking know. Like, I'm a coach. I teach all my clients this stuff as well. I have them training faster, and they just seem to break fucking plateaus. Plateaus after plateau. They're getting stronger. I remember there's this one girl who joined my program. She could barely do 1-2 girl push-ups. She can barely do the bar on the incline press. All of a sudden, after, 3 months? All of a sudden, she's benching 20 pounds on the incline press, fucking the fuck out of them, going fucking crazy. Like, she's working out like me. She's fucking boom, 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 boom. Like, fast as shit, hard as shit, explosive as shit. And she be like, and that applied to every single fucking exercise that she was doing. Her push-ups, she did like 25, 30 push-ups? Something like that. But to go from like 2 girl push-ups to 30 regular push-ups, and she's a girl? Are you fucking kidding me? It's crazy, but it just works. And I'm pretty sure she has the same mindset now. Like, she just loves training. I haven't asked her, but I'm pretty sure. You could just see it. You could fucking see it. You got to make it enjoyable. You have to find a way to make it enjoyable. Like, if you struggle doing that, you're gonna have to do some like internal like mindset fixing of like, fuck the goal, some meditation practice. I'm in it for the journey. This is why I'm in it for the journey. Like, you gotta really speak to yourself internally. Even if you think that shit doesn't work, that shit fucking works. I read a book called Think Rich, Grow Rich. And so many of those just concepts that they teach applies right directly to fitness. They tell you about how your mindset controls everything, and everything you're telling yourself, if it's positive or negative, you're gonna get a negative or positive outcome depending on how you're actually thinking. And it's so true. So you have to think of something that's going to make it exciting for you. One of the things that me and my friends used to do, just working out, is like, well, first of all, I had a friend group who loved working out. We all loved working out. And I think that's what helped me so much. It's like, you see them working out hard. Like, I would see them working out, and it would give me goosebumps seeing how hard they would work out, and then that would motivate me again. You know? So it's like, do you have a friend group that's also building you up and building up your motivation, and you're using that towards a fucking bench press, you know? Like, it's so fucking exciting. It's so exciting. What was I going to say, though? I had to do with friends. Like, do you have that environment? Make it fun. Make it fun. So do you have a friend group who's going to push you, but you also got to make it fun? Like, what we would used to do is we would have garage workout parties. So we would all come in every single Friday. And it's so fucking fun. Like, that's what it was. It was fun. Fuck going to the clubs. Fuck going to the raves. This is what I looked forward to every Friday. It'd be Monday through Thursday. I would work for 10 hours straight, 12 hours straight sometimes. And I would just be thinking, oh, I can't wait to this workout. I can't wait for this workout. I can't wait for this workout. Because it was that exciting. They would come into the garage. It's a hot garage. We would make it all dark and mysterious, like Batman's cave. And then we'd have all the pre-workouts lined up on the bar. It was like a pre-workout bar. It would make all these different concoctions of pre-workout. And then we'd all fucking take shots of it and drink it and shit. And then we would get to work and we'd all work out as hard as we can. We would have drop set, like, we'll do a shit ton of drop sets, because drop sets is like you're fatiguing the muscle all the way till it can't hang no more. So, my boy, he'd be spotting me doing 315, and then like they'd be yelling at me. So I'm pushing as hard as I can. I'm motivated. They're all yelling at me. Come on, get it up, get it up, get it up. I'm getting it up, and then they would take off the plate. 3 plates, and I'll do 2 plates, do it again as many times as I can, take off 2 plates, do 1 plate, do it as many times as I can, and then after that, they're all still screaming at me. I'm still motivated. I'm tired. I'm gasping for air, and then I would go to the floor and do some push-ups as fast as I can, and it's like, once you're done with that, they're all dabbing you up. Damn, good set, good set, good set, and we're having a fucking blast. And then after, we would go do some sprints. After all that, we would go do some sprints, run a mile, just because fuck it. Just because fuck it. And some of them would be like, are you serious, bro? But some of them would join me like, oh, yeah, fuck it, I'm down. Like, why not? And they join me, So it's like, you have to make it fun for yourself. And that's how we did it. Sometimes we would have laser beams and smoke machines going in the garage, and we would have like a literal workout party rave. That shit was so fucking fun. Like, you have to make it fun. You have to enjoy it. And just doing that all the fucking time, it's just like, that's how you get results. I'm sweating in this shit. Fuck. I took a shower, but that's how you get results. That's how you get built. Check this shit out, bro. Like, look at this shit. Walk around fucking shredded. And mind you guys, I haven't been lifting as much. I've been doing a lot more athletic work. So you get the body dysmorphia a little bit. But it's like, this is not even my max form right here. Like, I don't know if you guys watch anime, but Goku, Super Saiyan, whatever, when he gets all buff, like, that's how I usually be looking. Now I'm a little bit more leaner, and I don't know, but I do a lot of athletic stuff more now. Or at least I've been doing it. It's been like 2 weeks since I actually worked out. Like, gym workout. But, yeah, you got to make it fun for yourself. That's how I've gotten my results. You got to love the journey. You got to love doing it. And what's crazy is, I have other goals too. Like, I have all these other goals, and it's like, I'm so heavily tied to the goal, and that's something I need to switch and work on. And it's like, I need to stop focusing on the goal and just love the journey and enjoy it. So I'm still trying to figure that out when it's not natural to me to just love the journey. I'm still trying to figure out how to do that when I'm so heavily tied to the goal, especially when you're a necessity of the goal, like you need to have that goal to fucking survive kind of thing. That's hard to do. But I'm still trying to figure it out. I think it's coming, though. I sacrificed a lot for that goal. I don't know if I talked about sacrificial love about right here, but recently I heard something that was called, he was saying, in order for you to fall in love with something, there's that natural love, that natural instinct you have for a person where you kind of just naturally fall in love. But it's like, if you want a strong love, a really, really strong love, you have to sacrifice for the things that you love, because that's what builds love. And it's like, how much have you sacrificed for your goal? So, if that makes sense, I'm so exhausted right now. My brain's not working. My eyes are tired. Maybe I'm dehydrated. I don't fucking know. But what I'm trying to say is, like, the more you sacrifice for your goal, the more you're going to fall in love with the goal. So it's like, I remember how many times I've sacrificed for my goal. Like, I would invite people to my house and not speak to them for hours, because right when they would come to my house, I was like, oh shit, I forgot to work out. I'm going to go work out. And I would work out, and it'd be 2 hours, and they'd be in the pool having a good time, enjoying each other. And I wouldn't give a fuck. I would say no to raves. I would say no to drinks. I would say no to social events and people. Sometimes I've sacrificed things that I really felt bad for sacrificing that thing for working out, but I did it anyways because I just loved it that much. It was like, it means so much to me to train as hard as I possibly can. Like, it makes, not only do I love working out as hard as I possibly can, but when you're done with that workout, it feels so satisfying. Like, you're satisfied. You feel good, you know? You feel me? Picking up what I'm putting down. Yeah. I just love it. Anyways, I hope that kind of gives you some kind of, I don't know, an epiphany moment. A light switch goes off in your mind. You know, that's how I've gotten results. So, of course, other things matter too. Like, really quick, other things matter. Like, you got to have the right structure. You got to be doing the right workouts. You got to have the right nutrition plan. You got to have the right habits. You have to have a healthy body. You can't be drunk all the time or just unhealthy as fuck, doing a bunch of cocaine and shit. Like, that stuff needs to be in place too. If you struggle with that stuff, or just you need someone to be around that is about it like this, you need guidance, you need one-on-one coaching, click the link below and you can qualify for one of my coaching programs. So that's it though, guys. I'm exhausted. I think you guys can tell. I don't know. I'm fucking exhausted, bro. I'm just fucking speaking at this point. Later.